Okay, so no introductions or outros today, but if you feel like it, I don't blame you if you don't, but like, share, comment, hit the bell notification, hit comments, subscribe if you feel like it, and if you don't, that's all good in the hood too. Totally okay. I know this is like 3.5 weeks ago. The other one's 3 days ago though, so this one was from February 16th or 18th. I missed it a little while ago, but you've been on the channel for almost 2.5 years now, or 2 years, more or less, 2 or 2.5 years. Almost lost track of time of how long. I've heard of all these other dudes from like the Jack.He dude, like another scumbag piece of freaking horseshit motherfucker. Besides Johnny Somali. I ain't even saying it because of Gen Zers either, because even if you go back to the older ones, the one that he's starting to connect with, like the fools like FouseyTube or what's his name, the one that was real big on Twitch, and then he ended up going to Kick, and then he did crypto scam, and he did a whole bunch of other drama here and there. The Paul Danino guy or Ice Poseidon, like fools like that, closer to my age, and the millennials groups, like they still do a lot of fuck ups too. And then the other dude, Sam Pepper, died from way back in 2017 to 2020 when he was at his peak of fame until, you know, that whole incident happened with him. I think he assaulted one of the freaking girls and pinched their butts or whatever. That was from a long time ago though. So, and they did that real controversial prank about him, like a terrorist dude who was gonna like unalive him, and was gonna blast his freaking dome right off, which was real bad. Anyways, I know I'm way extra bummy than normal. I swear tomorrow will be a lot more cleaner. Next time you see me, there's another video I want to do that a lot more positive compared to this one, but I had credit to two VTuber chicks that told me about it, but I'll tell them about it next time. My girl Chelsea, aka Chelsea the freaking destroyer, my girl, real cool chick. She almost hit 100,000 subscribers, so congratulations to her when she gets the silver play button. Future congrats to her on that. She definitely has earned it. And who else? There was another one. Her name used to be Erin Bucky, but I forgot her other name. She's like a little pink demon Joker chick. She looks like the Camila girl a little bit in Iron Mouse, but she's from Greece though. She's not from Dominican Republic or Puerto Rico or United States. I think Cali or New York. I don't know which state Camila lives in, but I can tell you for a fact, even though like without the face reveal, whether it's a face reveal in real life or not, I can tell you she's 100% a Latina chick. Because I heard accents like that a bunch in real life. When I was going to middle school and high school, and predominantly a lot of Hispanic Latinos in black schools. She has that accent, Camila. So if you guys are wondering, like, oh, wonder what she is, like, is she a white girl, or is she a African American black Latina chick, or is she an Asian chick, or is she an Arab woman? No, she's gotta be Latina or Hispanic. Whichever one you want to go with. Anyways, enough of that. There's a video thing on this. I didn't react to it yet, but I heard something about it. But this is on Johnny Somali, aka, and I like to call Parasite a fucking kick in a lot of places. You know I can't stand this motherfucker at all. And I'm gonna do an outro video after that too. Outro speech after that too. Part of live streaming international crime, criminal mafia vows to destroy Japan. I'm not going to read the article for this one, but I will for the other one. This is more recent. It's only like 2-3 days ago. This one's like a month and a half old. It's already old news. So if you want to skip to that, I'll leave the links to duration points or parts you want to skip in the description box, so you can just hear that part, hear me react instead of reading the whole news article. So there's that. So that way you guys don't waste your time on it. Just saying. If you really want it, like the video if you want. I don't say it loud, but just do it. I'm Shenron Mukareka. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second when I start reacting both the videos, because and it's my personal opinion. I haven't watched it yet. I can already tell this shit's gonna be cringe. And of course he's got the freaking Donald Trump "Make America Great Again." You think a fool like freaking Orange Man Trump's gonna freaking save this fool, Johnny Somali, bro? There's no way this fool is ever getting a freaking pardon from Trump. And plus, you already know how I feel on that dude. I'm not trying to get into politics. I can tell this dude's a really nasty fucking troll MFer, which can't stand for the life of me. And dude's not even black 100%. I think he's like an Arab, Middle Eastern, Muslim, African, Nigerian dude. There's no way he's 100% actually black. He's got to be like mixed with like Libyan or Saharian or something, sub-Saharan. Because I hear he's got a thick ass fucking accent. I know that fool's no way in hell. He's fucking like, oh, African American or Canadian, whatever. Anyways, I'll see you in a second. Also, I forgot to give credit to the dude's name. I don't get into the whole lawyer attorney thing. There's a lot of doctors and lawyers nowadays. It's crazy. That do YouTube videos. It's insane to see it, because I remember 10, 15 years ago, they would have never wasted their time with this shit. Now that they know there's a lot of money that could get monetized if you say the right things and if you kiss the right asses and, you know, give BJs to the right people. I'm trying to sound sexual, I'm just saying. If you do that and play the game and the cards right and collaborate with the right people, then you can make a shitload of money off this. But lucky for me, I've never really wanted to make money off this shit at all. Even though I did make like the most $2-3 every month when I was still having a like partnership before that was gone and taken away. But yeah, shout out to the dude. I think Legal. I think that's what he used to be named before, unless it's another dude. There's a lot of attorneys and freaking lawyer people on YouTube now. It's crazy to see that. So let's see what a parasite piece of shit motherfucker Mr. Somali wants to say, because I'm probably going to tune it out, because anything this fool says, I'm not even lying, it sounds like a cat scratching a goddamn fucking, it's cat scratching an old chalkboard. That's what it sounds like to me.
Hello to the people of Japan and the people of the world. I want to make this message because I've been gone for a long time. Let me introduce myself if you don't know me already. I am Johnny Somali. I am part of the criminal nuisance live streamer gang called CX. I am a high-ranking member in the Black Sheep.
I forgot about that whole thing, because I remember back in the day when my boy, like, oh man, Ice Poseidon, like, well, not him. He's definitely not my runner, or the other fools and those guys, like, the ones in the IRL game, my god. Those guys are insane as fuck, man. Or were. Back in 2017, 2020, or 2021, it was a lot more bigger at that time. Like, bro, that shit was blowing up everywhere back a little bit. I don't know if they do that on purpose. I just think everyone's around them is just a fucking fake cartoon anime character, and they're not gonna fucking suffer consequences. I'm actually, at least one or two things I could be thankful for. I was born in this world with, like, parents that taught me how to freaking behave when I'm outside, out there in the physical real world, not to be a fucking dumbass piece of shit and be a freaking nuisance asshole to people and treat them like garbage. I'm glad my parents never taught me to do that. I'm glad they raised me the fucking right way. Honestly. You know, I'm not gonna say, obviously I'm not gonna say their name or nothing. My mom's side of the family, I'm not gonna lie, they are kind of like, most of them live in Mexico anyway, so I kind of see why, because a lot of the people there, they're like super white looking, even though there are Hispanic Latinos out there, and there's some that are super black looking, and some that are brown looking, and they're Asian looking, but there's still a lot of like R-word racism that kind of goes on in that country a little bit, especially, I'm not going to say it because I still care about her still, even to this day, once every month or two when I go to visit her and hang out, like, so obviously my mom's, I'm not going to say the name is, but she kind of is a small bit racist when it comes to black people. Not a lot, but a little bit, unfortunately. And she didn't stand the fuck out of them sometimes, unfortunately. But it is what it is. There's that. He came from a different generation of Gen Xer, so I'm not surprised. My old man's side is more like the boomer, but he's kind of Gen Xer too. But anyways, I don't even lie. I remember when that whole CX thing was big, and the other dude used to freaking rant to it all the time before he passed away from. Fortunately, he had to unalive himself. It's just sad as hell. I wish he would have never done it. It's sad every day. I think, man, the dude was here. How would he be thinking about this, you know? It's sad. It really is. It's going to be like, what, 7-8 years since the dude passed away this coming June, too. He probably wouldn't even disagree with this fool, but whatever. I've heard of this freaking CX thing now, like, it's silly, man. His community ended up being shit, and they treat each other like garbage. So, unfortunately, when you go to Rumble and Kick, that's all you're gonna get.
Keep of the family. We are ran by our top leader, Ice Poseidon. He's the leader of CX, and Miss Kiff, the leader.
Oh, that fool. Oh my god. Honestly, I have heard some of the dude's clips before. The way some of these people act is like they're on a fake reality TV show. They're like the douchebags that you want to, boom, pop right in the goddamn fucking face and break them. This is why I can't stand motherfuckers on Twitch like that. I'm not saying that people on YouTube act like this either. But like, see, the people where they have this real nasty, pompous nihilism, narcissism, fucking goddamn, wretched ass attitude about them, I can't stand motherfuckers like that. Like, I'd have to be away from them because I don't want to risk going to jail for smashing somebody's fucking face in. I don't want to do that. Especially like what he did 2 years ago. I don't know, I think it was like another streamer. I don't know if it was the soda popping dude or if it was another guy. And he was talking all this shit, and the way Miskiff he is, and it's funny because he's friends with that super pretty, fine, hot-ass Asian chick, too. The Emiru girl. And I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck does she hang out with a freaking asshole, garbage motherfucker like Miskiff? Like, what is this? Because he has a frick ton of extra money, and then he's got this materialism wealth? Is that the reason why she stays around with him, or she actually really think that's the swing? Because I remember I saw like 2 or 3 live streams. They actually came out here to Vegas too, on the Strip. I don't know which part. I think it was like way at the end where the Bellagio or Mandalay Bay was at, and they were like hanging out. Like, I saw the way like she wasn't. Like, I don't know, it's because Emery has like a lot of anxiety and ADHD and shit. She's kind of like scared around people a lot. And I guess she's a Gen Zer, so I'm not surprised. So unfortunately, not trying to stereotype or generalize, but I see a lot of Gen Zers that like really super uncomfortable talking to people because they're always with their phones in their hands all the time. But boomer take, I'm just saying. I do that a lot too. Sometimes, not all the time. I don't know. I see the way that he like is with her. I can't be around with people like that, bro. I can't. That's why a lot of these people act like they're just fake, holier than thou reality TV show stars. Like I said, you want to smash in the fucking face, but you know if you do that, you're going straight to jail or prison. So I didn't want to risk going to fucking jail or prison for these fucking cocksucking little dumb fucks that think they own everything. And they think this shit doesn't stink. I can't stand dudes like that. I'm not saying women act like that too, but I noticed the way Twitch fools are compared to YouTubers. I'm not saying because the old school YouTubers, I noticed they didn't act like they were cocky, arrogant, disgusting little pieces of shit. They didn't act like narcissism, nihilism. Oh, I'm the best person in the world, so everyone has to worship and watch me and do this and listen to everything I say. And they don't even say do as I say, but not as I do. Like, see, this is what I don't like about a lot of the Gen Z fools, like, especially with that. I'm not saying my generation of millennials act like that too. And that's kind of how the other fool, Andrew Tate, and the other fool, Tristan Tate, is too. And they're 30 years older than I am. And one's a year older than me, so it's a lot more close with the Tristan dude. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to that video, but it's just, they're so annoying as fuck, dude. Like, why do these Gen and Alpha and Gen Z kids look up to these fools? And it's so dumb. And then then I realized, oh, it's because someday and they go into politics and they go up into a whole bunch of other things. You can't look up to these fools because you don't know these people fucking in real life. You don't know me in real life. I mean, off camera, the second this shit goes off, I'm back to doing what it is I was doing, whether it was working stuff for my next videos or doing little drawings of fan art, which I do like to do fan art drawing once every month. Or if I'm just getting ready to work or go to the gym or hang out at this pinball spot or at the mall once every month I do. Not all the time, but once every month to see if anything I want to get as a collector's item, something cool, or getting some Pokemon TCG, which I haven't really opened anything in a long time in this channel. Maybe I'll do it in a separate channel instead. Because a lot of people don't give a crap if I post that there on this channel anymore. It sucks. But anyways, let's move on. I've yapped enough.
Leader of OTK. We are part of a live streaming international criminal mafia of nuisance streamers that have came to Japan to bring you freedom, to bring you American values. You weak Japs will never stop us. You will never stop CX. You will never stop Johnny Somali. You will never stop Ice Poseidon, Paul Danino, who is my mentor, my teacher, my leader. If it was not for Ice Poseidon, I would have never came to Japan. And if you try...
No way. You mean to tell me that dude, the one that's like, the one that does weird ass shit all the time, the one that had like I think he had an abusive, bad relationship with his dad. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. So I don't know every single little nook and cranny about these people's lives because I don't watch them all the time like that. Because I'm out there living an IRL life. I don't got time for all this little middle school, high school bullshit drama on the internet to be talking about all the time. I'm going to do it once or twice out of the week, and that's it. If my thoughts, views, and opinions, which is like 80-95% of the time is kind of the same thing, regurgitated, but I don't care. I still want to get in the freaking drama tank occasionally. Not all the time, but occasionally I'll do it. But like, why would he be his mentor? That's like the worst mentor to have, doing IRL streaming like that. I think it's going to come to the point where a lot of Japanese and Korean people, and I hate to say it, I don't want to sound like I'm a racist piece of shit or nothing, but especially when it comes to a lot of, not even just African Americans, black people, but like, I've even seen a few like dudes that were in West Indian Arab dudes, and a couple douchebag white guys, now they're starting to do it a lot more too. And that's bad. But the thing is, when a black dude does it, and this is the thing, like I remember, I've said it so many times in 2007, when I first started watching YouTube, even way back in 06. The Japanese country and Korean countries, both those countries are like, they're homogenous countries. If you don't know the word homogenous is, you can go Google it or go on DuckDuckGo and find it. Probably go on DuckDuckGo, it's better, because not spying on every single little thing you do like they do on fucking Google. I don't know, they own YouTube, so I better be quiet how I fucking talk about them. But anyways, getting to my point though. That's the thing. Homogenous countries, like, they're not used to having a bunch of other race ethnicities of melting pots like how it is typically here in the United States, or the one next door, Canada. And then what I heard, the UK and Australia, which I actually heard like a month ago. Like, I don't watch the dude's channel a lot because I know he's a dinosaur mainstream media dude, but the dude Destiny was on there, even though I don't look up to that dude either at all, period. Especially for all the accusations he's getting about essaying a freaking, he raped a freaking girl allegedly. I never really liked him before anyways. Not even because, he's a far left Democrat leaning dude. If he was a Republican dude, I still wouldn't give a shit about him regardless. When he was on the Piers Morgan thing, I was watching it last night, and I'm like, how the fuck do these people think like this every day? Why does this, how do they get this anger and pent up energy just to talk shit in the goddamn internet all fucking day and get paid for it, and have the audacity of like to freaking like believe the ideologies that they believe in? It'll never make sense to me. It will never ever have a clear I'll never have a clear conscience about that ever. Yeah, but yeah, homogenous countries, they're not used to seeing people that are black or Hispanic, Latino, or other Asians, or even like, from what I heard, it was crazy, but like, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but like, some of the people that are, not even North Korea, but South Korea, all the Chinese countries, mainly a lot of China and Hong Kong the most, I think. In Japan, I think they see people that are the darker people of Asians, like the Malaysians, Vietnamese, Laos, Singaporeans, and Filipinos. They see them as like a lower class, like lesser than human, which is crazy. I never knew that. I'm not sure if that's a thing or not, but that's pretty fucking wild. It really is. And then they end up getting a bad generic search. I guess this is how black people are, all in America and Canada, and it makes people like my boy Omni. Shout out to him. I'm gonna feel bad for him if he ever goes to Japan one day, and they're all gonna think, that's another Johnny Somali. They're gonna have to arrest him because he's gonna be a nuisance and bother and harass Asian people. Dude, I feel real bad for my dude's Omni if that happens to my guy, bro. Because I know he's a super chill ass dude. Even though I never hung out with him IRL, but I can tell he's a super, super decent person at least. Even though I don't have a parasocial relationship. I don't know the dude IRL. But like, I can see he seems like a super chill ass fucking fool. Anyways, let's move on.
Try to arrest ICE Poseidon if you try to stop Paul Donito or any of our group. If you try to stop ABZ Abdullah, the terrorist, the one that paid for all of our kick deals and steak deals. If you try to stop ABZ Abdullah, this fat fuck, I promise you I'll be back in Japan soon. You'll never stop Kang Joel. You'll never stop Hugh Sama, Showtime, and all these fucking leeches. We will destroy Japan, and I promise you, if you arrest any of them, if you stop any of them, if you attack any of them, I will come back to Japan and I will bring back vengeance. Remember how there was 2 atomic bombs? Remember how there was Hiroshima?
Bro, you're not gonna do shit, bro. I'm telling you, some of these Japanese people, they better start growing a backbone, a spine to any Japanese people that know English. This is the thing. If you translate this for them, I would be very, very humble if you did that. And the Koreans. Look at the South Korean dudes. When they were sick and tired of putting up with this bullshit. This bullshit after bullshit after mierda after mierda after mierda. Like, all these dudes from America and the UK and all these first European and American world countries, like, keep bullying and harassing and hurting the Japanese people. Like, sooner or later, you're going to have to step your shit up, Japan. I know you're known as a sweet, humble, you know, very inviting, very, like I said, very sweet, passionate, very, like, humbleizing, super, super welcoming, and very super overly nice and overly super genuine when it comes to, like, tourism and shit. But unfortunately, you're probably going to have to slowly start turning like how the United States is. You're going to have to put your foot down. You're going to have to get your law enforcement over there. You're probably going to have to get your Japanese military people to stop these fools from harassing them. And if at worst comes to worst, I would take it a step further. I don't care if this is, oh, this is too inhumane. Take them out. Guillotine them. Unalive them. Use whatever you can to take them the F out. That's the best thing you can do. I know it says, oh, but murdering and killing and taking people out doesn't solve it. It will solve this. Trust me on that. That's the only way you're going to be able to get stuff done. I'm not going to say, oh, start a world, you know, World War freaking 3 or 4 with the United States and Japan. Oh, Lord. We already have that shit going on in Ukraine and Russia already. We don't need any more wars. But the way this world's going, this probably is going to be a WW3. And that's going to be insane to see that shit. Oh my God, I can't imagine how much blood's going to be spilled by the time that shit happens. I don't know how old I'm going to be when I witness that with my own eyes, but... And like I say, as fucked up as it sounds, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of looking forward to that. I'm not trying to sound like a sociopath or psychopath when I say that. That's because of the video games and animes and movies I've watched for so many years. Watching all these Armageddon apocalyptic sort of movies. Even when I was 6, 7 years old, I just always had a fascination of what it would be like if it really would be a WW3 or a Civil War. Which, by the way, that movie last year, Civil War, disappointed the fuck out of me, man. I mean, Kirsten Dunst, she was a real cute actress and shit. And the light-skinned Moreno dude, the old viejito black guy, he was funny as fuck. But, like, I forgot the other dude is. I found out he actually did one of the voices for, like, Antonio Banderas' Puss in Boots. That's cool. I didn't know that was him. And I watched it again last night. I'm like, oh, wow. I missed that part the first time. And there's a lot of esoteric Illuminati shit in there, by the way. But it was kind of disappointment, man. A24, you do better with your shit. I'm sorry. Bro, this is the thing. You have to execute them. Take them out. Don't give them no more chances. They're going to keep acting like a nuisance. Fucking disgusting goddamn thing. Absolutely. Evil, nasty, this devilish, demon-possessed motherfuckers like these. Him, Ice Poseidon, Fuzi, and all these other fools. All the other Miskiff. All the Twitch fools that think that they can treat people like shit in other countries. You got to take them out. I'm sorry. This is how I would do. If I was a prime minister of Japan, give them all the death sentence. That's it. They didn't learn their lesson more than 3 chances. Take them the fuck out. Execute them. Exterminate them. I don't give a fuck. Oh, that's so harsh. Fuck that. No. They had more than 3 chances. Take them out. And let them burn in hell for the rest of their goddamn fucking life. That's what I'd say. I don't care if that's, oh, that's so freaking harsh. Fuck it, bro. You already had more than 3 chances of trying to prove that you're a good person. No. That's it. Game over. And if that fool, Mr. Trump, decides to make that shit in the law, good. And even though, granted, I know he's not the one that's in charge. It's the people that are way higher up above Trump that he's listening to. That's how I see it. Let's move on.
In Nagasaki, I was the little boy. CX is the fat man. They came to bring revenge for locking me up falsely and locking up Louis X. Fuck Japan. It's fucking CX till I fucking die. You dumbass motherfuckers. Fuck Japan. Suck our dick, cocksuckers. Us streamers, we run your fucking country. CX in the motherfucking chat. And make sure You take out Mizkif. This is the leader of OTK. This is the top general. These are the two top leaders. This is the CX vice president and the president right here. You need to get Mizkif and you need to get Paul Denino Ice beside him. Nigga, CX in the motherfucking chat. I love you, Paul Denino. You're my mentor, my leader, everything. Sayonara. Please fuck up Japan for me. I'll be back soon.
Wow. That dude's not going to be able to live in Japan after that. We'll see in a second. Okay, so I thought this wasn't going to be until like March 20th or 21st, but it's happening March freaking 7th or 9th. It's probably going to still happen. I think it said April. They pushed it up to that now instead of March. This fool. I'm sorry I had to get overly, extremely raged and angry, but I had to put my thoughts, views, opinions out there. I had little time. And I ain't going to do an outro for this. It says, Mr. Somali reported pleads guilty to charges after claiming he would be making a false plea of mental insanity in court. The other one said he was drunk when he showed up at court, so I don't know which one to believe. So we're going to get into this now. I'm here. And yeah, this was a... This dude, he's going to get permanently banned from Japan. He's probably not going to be able to go there again. Japan lets him go there again? I'd be really surprised. So, see what Mr. Virus motherfricker has to say.
When I go to the judge tomorrow and say, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm mentally ill. I don't know what's going on. I have a bipolar disorder. And what may I do? I left my...
See, right there. The fools that do got bipolar disorder and some sort of mental, like emotional / dramatic shit like that. Yeah, if any of his fans are still fans after that, I don't know what to say.
My medication in America. I don't know what's happening, Your Honor. Please help me. I am a psychopath. I plead mentally insane. And they say, okay, go home with a fine of $500. What is this nigga gonna say? When I go to the judge.
Oh my god. That's why I'm not even like black anyways. They can't be saying my nigga to them. They're Asian Korean dudes. I don't know why he's doing that. That's, oh my god. I was gonna read the quick article and I'll see what it was like. Hold on. Alright, so I gotta credit the sports kid, so this go real fast. I'm just gonna spend like 4 or 5 more minutes. I was wondering when I watch something about talk about something about Wendy Williams. Oh man. I wanna feel bad for her, man. How big the mighty have fallen from back then, man. But let's keep tuned to this. Controversy internet personality Ramzi Khalil Ismail, ever known as Mr. Somali, has reportedly pleaded guilty to charges of South Korea court. Read that on March 7th, YouTuber lawyer Legal Mindset claimed the content creator was an hour late on the first day of his trial. He also alleged that the 24-year-old and his lawyer had no idea about new charges of business obstruction leveled against him. Constance Johnny Somali has been accused of obstruction of justice of South Korea, threatening to hurt females for years. I can't say that word. I can't say that one either. Violating railroad acts of the country. Legal Mindset stated that Johnny Somali pleaded guilty to some of the charges. Here's what he said in the post to X. Ramsey's first day of trial was concluded. He was 1 hour late and came with his roommate Hank. I don't know who that is. Probably a piece of shit like him. He's hanging out with that mother effer. Both Ramsey's lawyer and Ramsey had no idea about the new charges. Pushed to the next trial for 3 weeks a day, April 9th. Johnny pled guilty to all the charges. Good. Justice is served. You know, I don't believe in it, but good for them. Ramsey was also clearly wearing Hank's white suit, which was widely oversized but had an ebony ivory vibe going on with Hank's black suit, and he was told twice to take off his MAGA hat. Oh no, that's not good if he's doing that there. I'm not surprised though. That's all the stuff he said there. Johnny Somali is yet to address the community after reportedly pleading guilty to all charges against him. South Korea. Good. They saw through the freaking dirty bullshit, and now we can finally see this motherfucker rot. I hope he rots in those prisons. I heard they're a billion times worse. When you go to prisons in other countries compared to the one in the United States, thoughts, views, opinions on having that. It's a hell on earth from what I've heard. Especially the ones that are like between South America and the Middle Eastern ones. Whew. You're going to wish you were in prison here in the United States from all the crazy ass, disgusting, torturous shit that they do to you in there. Oh, man. He's going to pray and wish, hope and pray he would never offended all those Korean fools. All the shit that he was talking online. Bit him in the ass. And I hope he ends up losing the other one too on April 9th or April 11th or 12th. I hope he's guilty as shit for all those charges. Don't throw the book at him. If I was him, I'd take it a step further. Just give him a guillotine sentence, honestly. And that's all I can say when I'm out of here. I spoke my piece on this fool. I hope I don't have to do a video on him again, but I probably will. So, take it easy. Goodbye. I'm out. Next time will be a lot more easy. Oh, I almost forgot to talk about the Wendy Williams thing real quick. Hold on. I'm not done yet. I was going to read the title real quick. It's sad about what happened to this lady. It's real unfortunate. Alright, yeah, Miss Wendy Williams, yada yada. Taken to the hospital, she was assisted leaving the prison after begging fans for help. This is real. I don't know if this is like some mind control psyop thing or not. Like, dude, this lady freaking... My God, look at that, bro. She looks fucking, like, broken, though. Not even knowing, I'm trying to get in the whole conspiracy theory and this shit, but I'm not sure if this is, like, her now or if it's, like, a clone or something like that. And the real Wendy Williams, she could be gone. I don't know. Anyways, peace out. Take it easy. Goodbye. Better video next week, Friday, Saturday. This Friday, Saturday. Later.